Alfie Evans is struggling 2 days after he confounded medics' expectations when he continued to live after his life support was removed, Court of Appeal judges have been told. High Court Judge Mr Justice Hayden yesterday ruled out plans for his parents to take the little boy to Rome for further treatment but urged British doctors to consider letting him go home. However, Alfie's parents, Tom Evans and Kate James, are appealing the decision, and the case is currently being heard at the Court of Appeal in London. 3 judges are now analyzing the latest stage of a life support treatment dispute over a 23-month-old boy at a hearing in London. A lawyer representing Miss James told the court today that Alfie was struggling. Alfie Evans, latest as court told sick toddler's dad sought to prosecute doctors over conspiring to murder his son. High Court Judge Mr Justice Hayden yesterday ruled out plans for his parents to take the little boy to Rome for further treatment. Image, PA. Alfie's parents Tom Evans and Kate James have taken their battle to the Court of Appeal. Image, PA. Jason Koppel QC said Alfie's mum had told him, Alfie is struggling and needs immediate intervention. The judges heard that. Kate is now represented by a different barrister from Alfie's dad. After a short adjournment, Mr. Koppel said he had just spoken to her by telephone. He said, I have spoken to her directly. The purpose of the phone call was to say that Alfie was struggling and needed immediate intervention to ensure that he survives at least for the purposes of today, and she asked me if I would pass that on to the court and asked that the court invite the hospital to take the appropriate steps. Doctors stopped providing life support treatment to Alfie late on Monday. Image, PA. Mr. Justice Hayden decided, at a hearing in the Family Division of the High Court in Manchester, that Alfie should not be allowed to leave Alder Hey Children's Hospital in Liverpool and travel to a hospital in Rome. Doctors stopped providing life support treatment to Alfie late on Monday. Mr. Evans said his son had confounded specialists' expectations by continuing to breathe. Alfie's parents have already lost 2 rounds of fights in the High Court, Court of Appeal, Supreme Court and European Court of Human Rights. In February, Mr. Justice Hayden ruled that doctors at Alder Hey could stop treating Alfie against the wishes of his parents following hearings in the Family Division of the High Court in London and Liverpool. Alfie's parents have already lost 2 rounds of fights in the High Court, Court of Appeal, Supreme Court and European Court of Human Rights. Image, Daily Mirror. Specialists at Alder Hey said life support treatment should stop, and Mr. Justice Hayden said he accepted medical evidence which showed that further treatment was futile. Mr. Justice Hayden said flying Alfie to a foreign hospital would be wrong and pointless. Court of Appeal judges upheld his decisions. Supreme Court justices and ECHR judges refused to intervene. The couple then said that Alfie was being wrongly detained. Mr. Justice Hayden dismissed that claim. The couple then said that Alfie was being wrongly detained. Image, Internet unknown. Appeal judges have upheld Mr. Justice Hayden's decision, and Supreme Court justices and ECHR judges said they would not intervene. Mr. Justice Hayden then finalized plans for withdrawing treatment and allowing Alfie's life to end. Judicial heads announced earlier this week that Sir Andrew would take over from Sir James Munby, who is retiring as the most senior family court judge in England and Wales in a few months' time. A barrister representing Alfie's father said an Italian embassy representative was in court. Paul Diamond said an air ambulance was on standby at the request of the Pope. He added, My general conversation with Mr. Evans is to save my boy. Mr. Diamond said he would leave no stone unturned. He is clutching at straws. The court has been told Tom sought to prosecute 3 doctors over allegedly conspiring to murder his little boy. Paul Diamond, representing the father, said there were tensions, but he said there was no hostility against the NHS. However, Lord Justice McFarlane told counsel, your client purported to take out a private prosecution to have 3 named doctors charged with the criminal offense of conspiracy to murder. The summonses were served on the doctors, and I hear you say that there is no hostility to the NHS.